Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Sorry it has taken so long to upload a video or to put a video on here. First of all, compliments of the season, everybody. Is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Anyways, I want to say once more and always a very big thank you to those that subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And for those that are yet to subscribe, I am still here putting it out there and waiting for you to subscribe. So previously, I think some weeks back or a month back, I did a video on cheating men and women part 1. Now I'm going to be completing that with a part 2. Okay. I went online to see if I could get like, how will I put it, like an update or something talking about cheating that I could also bring out and also put some little things into my own opinion specifically. Like I always say, my opinions. If I have something different, you might think about it in a different way. We might both see a particular situation in different lights. Feel free to tell me about yours while I'm telling you about mine right now. And then, like I said, I went online and I picked out 3 comments, to be precise, just 3 comments that were there. I think cheating is now rampant in women because men kind of stirred up the cheating thing in women, I guess. Let's take it back to our father's time. I think instead of our fathers to just be cheating and neglecting the family, what they do then is they accepted polygamy. They married more than one wife, you know. In some cultures, once the man is ready to have another woman in his life, he just simply tells the first wife, get ready, you'll be preparing yourself, we're gonna have a new wife at home, and you know, and once she sees the lady coming with her bag and everything, she knows her husband has gone to marry the lady, and she's not even bothered. She's not even as in it, she doesn't feel surprised at all. She just welcome our wife, or this is what our husband wants, so that kind of thing, you know. And then what they did back then was the mothers basically focused on their children, how their children will grow, how their children will probably outshine the other person's child and all of that. But as time went on, going from generation to generation, Christianity started making people understand that it is one man, one woman. And then I think that thing has been a men's gene from ages to come. So I don't think it came out of their gene. All that Christian thing they were hearing, it was entering here and coming out of the next ear. So I think they still wanted that polygamy. Like they still wanted it. They still wanted that more than one thing, you know, for me to own more than one thing. And then hence why they started cheating. I'm only giving a backstory for the men here. Like, I guess that's why they started cheating and wanting to taste more soup, or how they put it. They wanted to say, please, there might be a little distractions in the background. I tried to make this boy to sleep so I can do this video. But unfortunately for me, the timing of my video and this boy is clashing. So please pardon a little bit of distraction in this video. So now the comments I picked from the post, yeah, the lady started with, she said, I have seen many posts on social media where men claim to marry those who give them peace of mind, then later on they cheat on the very same peace. How do you then cheat on your peace? See, men, you guys are basically scams. As in, you guys have been scamming women for ages. It's not today. You see that saying that men come up with and they say they marry a lady for peace. If you look at it well, if you look at it very well, they only marry people they know they can actually probably control. If they tell her to shut up, she'll just like shut up. They think it's like their father's time, where they basically just tell women to shut up and then women they just shut it up and just suck it up in there. It doesn't happen anymore, bruv. Women are now talking more. Women, see, and every girl child you see, or every girl child that has grown in that same home of polygamy, or in a home where they had to compete with one another to make sure, you know, amongst all the 15 children, I'm dad's favorite, or, you know, dad recognizes me. Girls that come out of those kind of situations, their mother must have told them stories of how they loved their husband, how they cherished, respected them, but yet their husband still brought in another wife, you know, who came and took everything. And then, do you expect that lady that has heard all of that to now come and love and adore and respect one man, and then the man will now come and then go and cheat on her or marry someone else? And while in a society where we are, they don't allow women cheat. They see cheating when a woman cheats as heaven on, no, what am I saying? Sorry. As hell on, what am I saying? They just see, they see it as everything going wrong. That's all shades of wrong. But men cheat and then it's okay. It's normal. They don't see it as a problem for a man to basically cheat on a woman's love, affection, respect, and then you still expect that same woman to respect you. Bruv, are you crazy? Sorry, I'm not trying to be violent, but is something wrong with you up there? Like, and the funny thing is, they don't put the water on their skin to see how hot it is. They don't try it on themselves to say, okay, if I were to be in this lady's shoe, will I take what she's taking right now? Let me not dive too much. Then the second comment I read was, they don't actually want peace. They want someone who tolerates everything and is serving them. Serving them, I really don't understand what she meant by serving them. Serving them as in worshiping them, or serving, I don't understand that part, but she said serving them. And then she said they leave the humble servant at home to make them a life, and then go jolly with someone loud, skimpy clothing, sexy, and someone who is fun. Now, from this comment, I picked out something. She said skimpy, sexy, blah, blah, blah. See, sometimes, sorry to say this, but some men are actually dogs. I said what I said. And the reason why I say they are dogs are because, what does a dog do? A dog goes back to his vomit and eats the dirty thing. You know, a dog sniffs on stool, you know. And how would some of them, if you find out these men that actually do cheat, that actually cheat on loud and annoying girls, look, if you look at their wives at home, their wives are sexy and pretty as hell. As in, their wives are something you want to see every day. But one thing men don't understand is, once a woman is married, she takes care of everybody. Even your big ass baby self, she takes care of you. She takes care of the kids. She takes care of the house. Please, in all that time of taking care, please, where is the time for her to actually take care of herself? Then you hear men give statements like, you don't take care of yourself anymore. You're not the same lady I married. How can she be the same lady? When she was single, she had nobody to worry about, bruv. All she ever thought about was herself, her lashes that are going to be on fleek, her makeup, her clothing. But now she has a whole bunch of human beings to take care of. And you say you expect her to create a time for herself. That's why sometimes when I see some men on videos, or some white men that actually tell their wives, yes, baby, they actually tell their wives, you know what, I'm going to handle the kids, I'm going to handle the chores at home, take out time for yourself, go out with the girls, go to the spa, things like that, without having the mindset that she's going to cheat on you, or she's going to, see, like I always say, or sometimes I say, you see, little things, very little things mean a lot to people. Just telling someone to go and have a nap while you help the person do what the person would normally do on a daily basis, it goes a long way. Like, it makes that person feel really happy. So little things like that matter. I've never seen an African man tell his wife. It's now that people are now, probably they're now getting more exposed, and then social media and all of that. But back then, I've never heard my father tell my mom, I'm going to handle, I don't know if they did it in their time, but from the time that I started understanding, this is my mom, this is my dad, they are married, I've never heard the statement, I'm going to take care of the kids, or I'm going to take care of business. Go have a date yourself. Fix your hair, fix your nails, just take care of yourself today. Today is all about you. I've never heard my father say that to my mom, you know, and I'm very sure a lot of people can also relate. And you may have never heard your father tell your mom to go and have a day off. You get? And then you see women now sneak around to get that day off. You see her saying, a friend of mine is doing party somewhere and I have to go like 4 or 5 days before, just to have a breather, just to have a little time to themselves, just to have sanity. But some men don't understand that. Okay, so I'm going to read my third comment before my oga gets upset with me and change it for me and probably take this stand down. It says, the third person said, no, they want a doormat, a woman who will not challenge them when they perform their stunts. Hey, do men actually perform stunts? They want a dumb slave to breed children for them and stay at home. Now, honestly, let's not lie to ourselves. This is actually basically what a lot of men want. They just want, let me just have one woman in the house that's going to take care of the house and the kids. Are you forgetting she's human? She has her own life to live. That's why Omotola Jalade, I think in one of her interviews, I listened to her and then she said something about how did she put it? Okay, I might not quote her word to word, but basically what she was saying was her husband has a life, she has a life, before they came together as one to share their both individual lives together as one. But I think a lot of men forget that. Once you marry a woman, just believe because I'm married to her, automatically her journey should just fall into my own journey. Bro, it's not like that. Like, it's not like that. That's why you, once you take her away from her own dream, she helps you accomplish. See, now that's another level of ungrateful and cheating ass men I really don't like in this life. You see men that are leeches. I think leeches are the right words because they leech on their wives. They suck life. They suck every damn thing out of a woman. They take her mind off what she's supposed to do for herself. They channel it to their own life or to their own plan to make sure their plans are actually actualized. And then when that lady gives her all to this man and then makes everything work out for him, because trust me, it takes two to tango, bro. I've not seen a man that's maybe probably single-handedly succeeded in having a home, probably property, a good business. And there was a woman there siding him all the way. There was a woman there. See, you cannot build an empire and then your home is suffering or your children are suffering. That's why you need a man and a woman to work hand in hand. Someone has to work on this phase of our lives while I work on this phase of our life. And then probably with time, we switch it up, you know, to make a whole home and a whole empire. But once a man sucks on a woman and she gives her all to this man and he becomes great or he becomes big or he actualizes all he wants to actualize, the stupid man goes and then probably cheats on her or marry another woman that was never there for you from day one. I don't know how they sleep at night. I really don't know how they sleep at night because honestly, see, I feel that's why sometimes when I hear men say, women are bad, women are cheaters, women are this, I say, do you people take it back to, like, do you actually look for the origin of something? Do you take it back and see that you not hear them make statements like, our mothers back in the day, they don't cheat, they don't do that, they endured, they endured. Yeah, they kept quiet, yes, but they fed their young girls their story. Their young girls wiped their tears. Their young girls were there for their mothers. If you now look at a generation after your mother, search it well, a generation after your mother, most of them did some terrible things to give their mother a peaceful life when their father was not there for them. Most of them hawked, most of them slept with men, see, the ashewo we all know now, or whatever they call it, hook up, or whatever people call it nowadays, that are now in the light, is because of internet. Most of the mothers, or most of the generation after some of us mothers, because some people are still older than some people, but let's just say some generations, they did this same thing, but people didn't know about it because there was no social media to talk about it. There was no, all of that. So it was just there, you get. So now you're talking about women are not patient anymore. Please, when I wiped my mom's tears as a lady, or you were there for your mom, or you saw the pain your father inflicted in your mom without knowing that, nowadays too, our mothers actually suffered mental health. Most of them suffered domestic abuse and all of that. See, there were a lot of people that died that we never heard their story. You get. But because of internet today, you hear a lot of things and you're like, things are happening. They've been happening for decades. They've been happening for years. But people just didn't know about them. People didn't hear about them except to be around that person's vicinity or something. So please, don't go around saying women are not patient again. Well, we can't be patient too. We will not take nonsense. If a man cheats on you now, if you call him to order and he's not staying to order, please do not quote me anywhere. I do not say do anything in your marriage or in your relationship. I'm just saying out of pain or out of anger that most times, which I'm not supposed to do actually. Let's keep our emotions in check. Okay, let me not just keep going on and on and on and on. But basically, if we search through history or through time, men actually started this war of cheating. They might not take it. They might not believe it. They might think we're lying. But if them too can open their mouths to say, back in the days, our mothers don't cheat. That's to tell you, women didn't start cheating. It was the pain that men inflicted on women that made women nowadays to start cheating. That made women nowadays not to want to stay with someone, give their all, and then someone walks out on them, And I don't blame them. Marriage is not easy. Relationships are not easy. But I feel with all that is going on around the world, with all that you hear, don't just hear the story and say, women are bad, men are bad. I don't say anybody's bad. I always say there are two sides to a coin. There are two sides to a story. I said it's probably before you hear one person do something nasty, the other person must have been touching buttons that the person wasn't supposed to touch. And then this person couldn't take it anymore. And then the person lashes out. That's human beings for you. We change. Even in marriage, you change. The person you got married to 5 years ago will not be the same person you're with five years to come. The person will change. Change is constant with people. So once you say, I married a patient person, all of a sudden she's just crazy now. All of a sudden she just talks anyhow. It's because, bruv, you have pressed buttons that you were not supposed to press. And now she's dashing out. And now she's coming back to fight. And now she's... Have you seen someone trying to flog a chicken? Let me use chicken. Chicken is a good example. Trying to flog a chicken. And then you're chasing this chicken. And all of a sudden, the chicken just stops and face you. And then starts bringing on its face to attack. That's how human beings are. So this is all I have for you all. You can see someone is popping his head into my video. This is all I have for you today. Please do have a lovely day wherever you are. And compliments of the season is jingle bells all the way. Please remember to enjoy yourself this Christmas. And don't let anybody pressure you. If it's only one chicken you can afford, please eat it with love and give out love, share love, enjoy Christmas. We celebrate Christmas because Christ was born, so enjoy it. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, put on your reminder, and always know when I post a new video. And I love you all. I can't wait to see you in our next video and next topic. Bye.